Let's just jump right into 2014 presidential dollars. They would continue the program through 2014 with 4 new coins that would honor some presidents. These would be Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, and Franklin D. Roosevelt. These coins would also be struck at Philadelphia and Denver's Mint, but like previous years, were not released to the general circulation, but to collectors only through the US Mint. I think myself, as well as others, are enthusiastic about these coins because the particular interest is errors. There are missing edge lettering errors, off-center strikes, doubled edge lettering, and even struck-through grease errors. These can be worth hundreds of dollars, turning your little dollar coin into some real profit. So let's talk about the first one, which is Warren G. Harding. He would serve as 29th President of the United States from 1921 to 1923. There were 3.7 million made out of both mints. The obverse features a portrait of Warren G. Harding with his name, order of presidency, and years in office. The reverse would keep the standard Statue of Liberty design with an inscription of $1. The most notable error for these is going to be missing edge lettering, which is super common across the series and happened throughout the whole thing. These can be really valuable though. They can sell for an upwards of $200 or $300, as seen with an MS-66 one that sold for $280 through heritage auctions in 2023. The second coin released was the Calvin Coolidge presidential dollar, who was 30th President of the United States from 1923 to 1926. Philadelphia would mint 3.7 million of them, and so would Denver. Coolidge's coin would follow the same motif as the rest, with a portrait of Coolidge on the obverse, and Coolidge is the only US president born on Independence Day. His coin follows the standard format on the reverse as well, with the Statue of Liberty. There's multiple errors known for these coins. There's missing edge lettering, doubled edge lettering where they were fed through the edge lettering machine twice, and upside down edge lettering, which is not really considered an error, but more of a variety and still valuable. Upside down edge lettering coins can still sell for $20 or $30. Doubled edge lettering coins are the most sought after errors for these and can sell in upwards of $300 or $400 if they're in high grades. The third coin released was the Herbert Hoover presidential dollar, who was the 31st president from 1929 to 1933. There would be 3.7 million minted out of both mints again, and the obverse shows Herbert Hoover, and the back shows the Statue of Liberty. Hoover would be the president during the early years of the Great Depression, which was a very hard time for the United States as a whole. The notable errors on these would be missing edge lettering, which can sell for around $40 or $50, but the major one is a blank planchet error, where some of the coins, although a limited amount, were missing the obverse and reverse designs and only had edge lettering on them. They are extremely valuable. They can sell for close to $400 in some cases, with an example at MS-65 selling through great collections for over $300. The fourth and final one for that year was Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was the 32nd president from 1933 to 1945. Philadelphia and Denver would again mint 3.7 million out of them, and the obverse of the coin of course shows Franklin D. Roosevelt and a reverse of the Statue of Liberty, like all presidential dollars. The biggest error on these, although you can find missing edge lettering versions, is a struck-through grease error. This is where the coin will have weak or missing details due to grease from the machinery interfering with the production process. Really dramatic versions of these in higher grades can sell for well over $400 or $500, as seen in multiple cases over the years, from great collections to heritage. As you can see, record prices are really high for these, turning a dollar coin into hundreds of dollars. Of course, errors are the most sought after, but even non-error coins in really good conditions can sell for $30 to $50 or $60 pretty regularly if they're close to mint state. These are a really great collection, a really great series, and a wonderful coin that commemorates a lot of American history. So let me know what you have come across in the presidential coin series, if you own error coins from this series and you like them, or what you're looking for lately in your coin and banknote searches. We will talk about it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.